It finally happened. I finally had a commenter that deferred from my views, which I do appreciate. And if Lace Ross, I'm not calling you out to give you a hard time, but if you do check out this video, I do appreciate your deferring viewpoints. I believe it's good for Discord. I really do appreciate you checking out my videos and commenting on them. It's okay. You have a complete right to your own views as much as I am to mine, and it's totally fine. I don't have anything against atheists. My sister dated one, and my best friend in the Air Force also is an atheist. I have no problem with atheists. I don't. The only problem I have is with thoughts, perspectives, and ideology that is destructive or harmful. And of course, anyone could say that my views, my thoughts, my ideology is destructive and harmful. That's okay. It creates room and space for Discord where people can come together and talk about things that are important, not just talking points, not just throwing things around, but actual Discord. I do appreciate it. And for my liberal commenter, I really do appreciate your comment. It does keep me on my feet. It does bring some awareness to me for me to take in like thoughts and other things I may not have thought about, because this is sort of the same thing I went through with high school. I used to be in a class and I used to think my stuff was right, that I had all the answers, but then I had someone come in with fresh eyes and a new perspective, like, no, maybe it's this one that might be right. Then we go back and forth and we have Discord and then we talk about it and we refine it a bit. And you know what? That's fine. It totally is. I don't have a problem with liberals. I don't have a problem with Democrats. I don't have a problem with atheists or Christians. I do have a problem with people who say outlandish, ridiculous, abhorrent, egregious, and grotesque things. I have a problem with the WBC, and I'm a Christian. I don't have a problem with atheists or what they did to the WBC, because I'm for supporting people who are tackling bad ideas. So when someone says something like, thank God for dead soldiers and thank God for IEDs, I'm not going to like that. As for you commenting about me being a Christian and being a patriot at the same time, I think I can be both. And I'm assuming that since you brought up Jesus in that line of dialogue, I am going to church, I am going to Bible study, men's Bible study. We're going over Revelations right now. And I could be one and the other. I just can't be a conservative and liberal at the same time. I can be a conservative, Christian, Republican, and patriot all at the same time. And I do appreciate your viewpoints. It does bring up some things for me to be aware of. And I hope to see you again in the next couple of videos. The next one I'm going to be talking about, you may disagree with, I may disagree with. That's totally fine. We don't always have to think the same way, which I don't like. Uniformity is okay, but when everyone is thinking and saying the same thing, it gets a little boring after a while, and I do like to shake things up a bit. So Lace Ross, thank you for your comments. I do hope for you to comment even further into the future on my videos. Keeps me on my feet. And I'm not just going after liberals or Democrats or socialists or communists or Marxists. I'm not just going after them. There are some things that Trump says and do I do not agree with. There are some things other conservatives and Republicans do that I may not agree with. I didn't like this whole Brett Kavanaugh thing, but I also didn't like on how it was based on he said, she said. Brett Kavanaugh should have his life ruined over what this one person says. I don't quite like that. That's not cool. And as far as me going after all these liberals, if you may have noticed, a lot of them don't have a concentric thought. I like to think I do. I haven't gone as far as to go in one video and change my mind without it being an obvious spoof like I have done with my Antifa videos. My Antifa spoof parody videos. I've done those. You can go ahead and check them out. It's my best attempt at being a liberal. And you, being a liberal, agnostic, atheist, maybe you can tell me a thing or two that I may have gotten wrong. I do appreciate Discord. I do appreciate differing viewpoints. But I don't like Onision because he's a liar and a hypocrite. And I don't like Lainey bot because she's both dysphoric and can't be independent enough at the same time to be transitioning from female to male. And I don't like Milo Stewart because Milo Stewart said all sorts of broad, egregious things that normally other people wouldn't say without thinking about it. I did Jason Blaha. He started off his YouTube channel as an extreme liberal, and he's a conservative Republican Trump supporter. I did a video about him nonetheless. Jason Blaha likes targeting other YouTube channels and shutting them down because he thinks other people are getting money and views off of him. Even though they're not getting money, they are getting views because Jason Blaha really is the most hateable guy on the internet. But not because of his political standing right now. It's just because he's a terrible human being. I did a video about Jacqueline Glenn, in which case, if Jacqueline Glenn is a public figure on the internet, she is surely open to criticism by anyone, which is totally fine. You criticize me in a couple of my videos, I have no problem with it. I'm all for it. Keep commenting, it's totally okay. But as far as me picking all these people simply because they're liberals, that's just not true. I also did a video about Jason Blaha if you're wanting to check it out. It's also one of the most grossing videos about this series that I'm doing, and I do have another SJW, and if you don't like the way I'm saying it, let's say Internet White Knight for that matter, in which case I'll probably do it for the next video. Lace Ross, I appreciate you commenting on my videos. It really does bring a new light into things. I do appreciate it. If I don't come off as the best vocation speaker or anything else for that matter, I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming to be. I'm not claiming my videos are top-notch and great and fantastic. I'm not doing that. It's me speaking into my Samsung Galaxy phone. I can only do so much. And I'm perfectly happy where my channel is at right now with my 30, 35 subscribers. It's totally okay. I'm all for it. The smaller my channel is, the more time I have to connect with my viewers. I don't necessarily want to grow my channels and be as fake and as fraudulent as the other big YouTubers. That's not really what I'm trying to be. YouTube isn't going to be a big thing in my life. It's me talking into my phone for videos because I want to, not because I have to. It's not a job like it is with all these other people, like it is with Onision, Jacqueline Glenn, and many other people like Jason Blaha. Okay, are we good? Christian, patriot, Republican, conservative, and American. I do appreciate all the differing viewpoints and the approaches you have. Now with this video out, I hope that you view it, and I do hope that you leave a comment on it, like you have with my other videos confronting me about my other viewpoints. See you next time. Lace Ross.